Okay, let's jump right in. There's this absolutely massive figure floating around, 10.5 trillion. That's the projected cost of cybercrime to businesses globally each year by 2025.
Yeah, it's almost hard to wrap your head around, isn't it? Bigger than the GDP of most countries, and that number really sets the stage for what we're digging into today based on that Cloud Secure Tech blog material.
Exactly, because it highlights this huge urgent issue. And our mission here really is to unpack what these sources say about, well, the essential role of managed IT solutions for businesses trying to navigate this.
And it's critical because, as the material points out, lots of businesses are kind of flying blind. They don't really know which IT services they genuinely need.
Which leads to all sorts of problems, right? Like being stuck with old tech or just the wrong setup.
Totally. And it's not just annoying. The sources say it creates real inefficiencies, opens up these, gaping security holes, and fundamentally, it can actually hold back growth.
So that 10.5 trillion figure isn't just a scare tactic. It represents the scale of the potential damage if you don't have the right things in place.
Precisely. And that's where managed IT solutions come in as the core response, according to this material. There's a quote in there from Jason Sunday, CEO of Exos IT. He calls these solutions key to unlocking business potential in a digital age. Strong words.
Okay, so managed IT. What exactly are we talking about here? Is it just fixing computers?
No, not anymore. It's much broader now. The sources list quite a range. You got your basic hardware and software support, but also cloud computing, serious cybersecurity measures, and even managing all those mobile devices people use for work.
Right? The phones and tablets make sense.
And they explain why each part is so crucial, like cybersecurity. That's your direct defense against things like ransomware and data breaches, big drivers of that massive cost finger we mentioned.
And the cloud stuff.
Well, think data backup first off. Being able to recover if something goes wrong is huge. Plus, it gives you that flexibility to, scale your operations easily.
That agility seems key. And the mobile device management, why is that singled out?
Because so many people use personal devices now, you have to make sure those connections back into your business network are secure. Otherwise, it's like leaving a side door unlocked. You're securing all possible entry points, basically.
Got it. Now, one interesting angle in the sources was about outsourcing these IT services. What's the thinking there?
Yeah, it's not just about saving money, though that can be part of it. It's often about getting access to specialized skills. Keeping that level of expertise in-house is tough and expensive, especially with tech changing so fast.
So if you bring in the expert.
Exactly. Like Rob Gluckin, the CEO of GTG Networks, he's quoted saying, "Outsourcing is pretty essential for protecting against major disruptions." There's a real sense of urgency throughout the material, too.
Yeah, I picked up on that quote from Holden Watney at Generation 9.
Oh yeah, the waiting until something breaks is no longer an option.
That's the one. It really hits home. Yeah. You can't afford to be reactive anymore.
Absolutely. And the sources even touch on newer trends, like companies using intelligent apps, AI tools, stuff like that.
For efficiency, right?
Yeah, predictive analytics, making workflows smarter, cutting out bottlenecks. It's about being proactive, not just defensive. Yeah, using tech to actually move the business forward.
Okay, so pulling this all together, why is this deep dive important for someone listening right now?
Well, look, understanding this landscape is crucial if you're running or working in any kind of business today. The threats are enormous, as that $10 five-figure shows, but the solutions are out there.
Solutions that cover everything from basic security up to strategic tools like AI. Getting IT right isn't just about avoiding disaster anymore.
No, it's fundamental to building a secure, efficient foundation for growth. So the key takeaway is cybercrime cost is huge. Managed IT covers the essential security cloud. Devices outsourcing brings expertise, and you really can't wait. Acting now is vital.
Which brings us to a final thought, something for you to mull over directly from these sources. Considering everything we've just talked about, the threats, the different types of IT services, the strategic potential, how would you start evaluating your own business's IT? Where are the biggest vulnerabilities, or where is IT most misaligned with your actual business goals right now? Something to think about.